The NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. They signed one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt, and everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Houston. He fields it from the 8. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Catch made over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders put up points to begin the game. Well, Brock, they could prove... Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. They're brought out by the 5th-year passer from Stanford. 3rd-round pick back in 2021, Davis Mills.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. We're on the draw with Mixon. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Keeping it with Mixon. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down, going back to Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Mills finds him over the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Smith on 1st down. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come up 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, it's Smith. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Smith setting the throw. Dumped off to his running back. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out. Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he's got it! Has a way out for it, but touchdown! The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. They go play action on 1st. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mixon on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Mills to the air now. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Mills looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mills to throw. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's running for it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Raiders football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, Smith to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead with Genty. Dukes out a one-stop. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun give here to Genty. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck yeah, season.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The officials overturn the call and say he was down. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They go play action. Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Texans are going to have it. Reception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Mills back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Makes it 3rd and
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 19. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Looking to throw. Mills. Jump off caught by his back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Out quickly to Dell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and long for him here. That's back-to-back for Dell. And they get this down to the 28. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
There's a counter give to Chubb. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now Mills. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And you can see with the stats, it's a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Genty on the give. He's headed right. Jukes one defender. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Smith with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Texans 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Throwing here, Mills. Complete to Chubb. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mills to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Mills to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now.
That's good for the Texans. 1st down.
They'll throw it again. This is complete to Schultz. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. they've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Mostert on the return. Juke the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, Smith to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action. Here's Smith. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Smith. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And it's the veteran Adam Thielen. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Zamir White. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Titans had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's an Arizona native, Bijan Robinson. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Falcons accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Genty from the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing off the play fake here. Hits his running back. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. 40 into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the well 1-2. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hardman with a return. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running with the workload they've placed upon him. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith. Got a man. It's Mayer. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Genty running right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. Everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and Davis Mills making their way back out on offense. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Giving this to Genty. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Smith to the air now. Setting up the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing is Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. And off to Genty. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive.
You're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Mills. Pressure comes. taken down. The Raiders got him. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Brings up second and 20 at the 17.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Mills looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. He fields it cleanly. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to... So the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
First down, Raiders.
On first down, Genty. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Smith setting to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Smith. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
The 16-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Smith. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
To call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. This one quickly to Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Play action on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Now here he goes. And this one doesn't go far. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Mills to the air now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. Staying on the ground with Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Ford. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. First and 10. Here's O'Connell. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here's Mills. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mills to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Mills back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Ford. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Ford straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover. They go play action on 1st. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. We have seen this plenty, and Dale has another. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
4th down's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops, huh? Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, O'Connell. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Here's Ford running right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.